You're tuned in to DNDA TV, and you're about to watch Heart and Soil with Bree. Seeds are pretty mysterious, and as simple and small as they may seem, Western science is still trying to catch up to what's exactly going on in there. But what science does say so far is that there's 4 stages to a seed's life. There is stage 1, which is dormancy. So most, if not all, seeds are going to be in a dormant stage when they leave their mother parent. And they'll stay dormant until the environmental conditions are such that they'll know that they're going to thrive. The next stage is imbibation. And imbibation is just a fancy word for how seeds drink water. So they absorb as much water as they can, and this eventually breaks down the seed coating that causes dormancy in seeds and then starts the process of enzymes catalyzing different reactions to push out seed growth into what we know as seedlings today. And that's the 4th phase. So after the 2nd phase of imbibation, there is the lag phase, or the interim, which is where just sort of all these cellular processes are occurring, but nothing can really be seen to us because we're not in the soil. And then the 4th phase is the cotyledon and the radical emergence. And so while this may sound pretty radical, the radical is just the small structure in a seed that turns into a taproot, and so it delivers a lot of water that's in the soil to the plant, and soil is often the limiting factor, though oxygen can also be limiting. But this is only in cases of when soils are not provided with enough drainage or aeration, and it can cause to a lack of seedling development or poor seedling growth. And so that is a really strong point about why you should not overwater your seeds. Pretty much all plant failures can be traced back to your watering, whether it's overwatering because you love them so much or underwatering because you're neglectful. So for a plant, when to germinate, it's just the biggest decision a seed could have, because if it were to germinate and decide, now's my time, too soon, it would just freeze because it's early spring and a lot of our vegetables and herbs cannot tolerate very much frigidness, cool temperatures, cold. But if it's too late, the seedling might emerge to find that it is in a house party of other seedlings that are already taking up most of the resources, and it could get left in the dust, and better luck next year, I guess. The seed case gets broken down by water, it just dissolves, and that activates this cell, it activates all the cells in the seed to start using that energy, and that triggers cell division and elongation, and it eventually pushes out the radical, and that is what is going to essentially form the taproot. And then after this taproot gets and a taproot is just a deep root that sucks up the most water, because a lot of our water is groundwater, right? That's where we get most of our fresh water. And so that goes down into the water, and then it starts sucking up more and more water to be able to keep expanding its cellular development, and then it pushes out this little top of the seed with the cotyledons, and those provide enough energy to be able to create its true leaf. And once the true leaf is out, you have more of a seedling and a little bit more of a stable situation. One of the things that I think is just the coolest is how a seed knows if it's up or down, or what does that even mean, right? So there's the seed, and it has the radical, which is the taproot, and the cotyledons, which are the leaves. And so no matter where the seed falls, it uses something called geotaxis, which is where it can sense the gravitational field of the earth. And if you're like, wait, gravity is a field? Just click at this link and it'll help explain it, because most things actually are fields, which is pretty cool. So we have this gravitational field, which is just the densest object within gravity. So the core of our Earth is so strong that the cell has these specialized, so the seed has these specialized cells that can sense which way is up and down relative to our Earth, right? And so that's how it knows to send the radical out to the bottom where the water is, where the core of our Earth is. It's all going the same direction, and then it pushes out the plant leaves to the top. Thanks.